Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Hopes. And we have finished Chapter 4, and we are going into Chapter 5. Looks like Leonardo is coming against Rhea, which means that our poor boy Ash
Azure
is
Gleam.
going to have to deal with some stuff.
Skirmish in the fog. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus grants refuge to the Central Church as they flee Garrigmach Monastery, in turn provoking the Adrestian Empire to declare war on Fargus. While Dimitri and his advisors strategize how to repel the Empire's assault, they are met with devastating news. Leonardo of Castle Gaspar has raised an army against him.
As I'm sure you have all heard by now, House Rowe in the south has declared its fealty to the Empire. What's more, Lord Leonardo of Castle Gaspar has set out with the express intention of tracking down and murdering the Archbishop.
I had hoped we could reconcile the matter by using neighboring lords as intermediaries. But it seems Lord Leonardo couldn't look past our willingness to shelter the church and has taken the matter into his own hands.
I can't believe this.
Poor Ash.
Ash, I won't stop you if you wish to return to Castle Gaspar, even now.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But I am a knight of the royal family. My place is here.
So, what are House Rowe and Lord Leonardo's soldiers up to? Or the Imperial Army, for that matter?
There's been no movement from House Rowe as of yet. He likely lacks the nerve. Lord Leonardo, on the other hand, has set off from Castle Gaspar and launched an attack on Geraint land. Meanwhile, a vanguard from the Imperial Army has breached Kingdom territory. It seems they're aiming to rendezvous with Leonardo and join the assault.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Wait, but if they're just a vanguard, doesn't that mean a larger force is going to come after them? We'll never stand a chance if they manage to meet up and form one massive army.
House Galatea is sending reinforcements to fend them off, but our enemy deployed alarmingly fast. I only hope the House Geraint soldiers can repel Lord Leonardo and his men long enough.
In any case, we can't just sit here on our hands. They need help, and fast. Let's ride.
You're right, and I'll be coming with you.
The risk is too great, Your Majesty. You should stay here in the capital.
We've already been over this to do. My leadership is needed on the front lines. We'll march west from Karen territory to intercept and crush Leonardo and the Empire's forces. From there, we'll mount an attack on Aryan Road. The Rowe army will be cut off from the Imperial reinforcements and fall by our hand. Finally, we'll seize control of Aryan Road and the entire Western Front along with it.
I'm asked a distant relative of the royal family, Duke Ivan, to keep watch over the capital in case of an emergency. Gustav will be staying behind as well. So as long as nothing too extreme happens, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Sounds like a plan. Most of the big fights are gonna be around Aryan Road, if I had to guess.
No matter what, we need to hurry. We'll be done for if we don't drive them off soon.
Agreed. And my apologies. We always seem to deploy with such haste lately.
It's nothing. It's not like it's your fault or anything. Sure, you're the king and we're your subjects now, but we're your friends before that. We'll do whatever you need of us.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I received word from the church the other day. Seteth and his sister Flame will be joining us from here on out, leading a company comprised of Knights of Seiros.
Cool.
Seteth, huh? I'm not the kind of girl to turn down a helping hand, but I can't help but wonder why.
I haven't had the chance to discuss it with him yet. Perhaps you can ask him yourself if the opportunity arises.
Are they going to be playable, or maybe they're coming in as battalions? Okay, we got Chapter 5's map. I'm really impressed by these load times. Hey! Alright, Sadith is playable. It comes in as a Cavalier, that's a little strange, but sure. And Flane. I love Flane. She's such a great character. She's such a sweetheart. Okay. And a Priest. The Records Hall has been unlocked in the Extras menu on the title screen. Okay. You can now invite allies with whom you have attained support level C or higher on expeditions. Okay. Upon reaching support level C with an ally, you will be able to spend activity points to invite them on an expedition. On expeditions, you can get to know your ally better through conversation and questions. You'll gain support points based on how well you carry the conversation. It's a date, guys. Guys, expeditions are dates. That's what they are. I mean, look at this. They're on a picnic blanket right now. In a vast field. This is some waifu and husbando shit right here. If all goes well, you'll get a quiet moment to observe your ally before returning to base. Respectfully, of course. Sure, you fucking weebs. Respectfully.
Do you have a moment?
I'm sure it won't be awkward and weird at all.
How are you?
Moving forward, I expect our army will continue to advance as we establish more bases, such as this one. Whenever a large number of people live together for a stretch of time, various problems are bound to occur.
I wonder...
You may be inconvenienced as well. Please inform me right away if anything comes up. I understand.
Right on.
Got it, thanks. I'll let you know straight away.
I implore you.
Please do. As this army's leader, my aim is to respond as best I can to any potential concerns. The Kingdom Army is a coalition of soldiers from our various lords. We are a congregation of births and ideologies.
Troubling indeed.
So I hope everyone will understand and compromise with their peers. I suspect that will not always be the case.
Speaking of which...
I had some new facilities established in preparation for the coming battle. I am most certain they will be of great use to you. I bid you to take a look while we have the time. Okay, so I think this also confirms that the base will not be changing. Maybe it will in different parts, but it looks like for the most part we're going to be dealing with the same base.
Incidentally,
This will be your first time in Magdred. I hear a dense fog blankets to land there. I wonder if you'll be able to manage.
Huh?
What do you mean? Don't try to hide it. We both know you can be directionally challenged sometimes.
how tiresome.
Just spare me the grief of having to watch you accidentally wander into any enemy encampments. Harvel's calling us out. Okay, we got 13 points of renown. I wonder what these question mark ones are. Must be some other thing that can be unlocked. Maybe something similar to like the support thing that you get from the DLC from the original game? Maybe?
Well, hello there. Let's see.
Well, now that Lord Lonato has pledged his allegiance to the Empire, it's pretty likely they'll try to help him. They can't get a reputation for abandoning those who support them.
Hear you there.
After all, that would be a huge deterrent for anyone who's planning to betray the kingdom and go over to the Empire. So, I bet their Emperor will make an effort to rescue Gaspard's army.
Not good.
Kinda makes me feel like, I don't know, like the war has truly begun. Okay. Do we have gifts right now?
Let's see. Hear you there. Not good.
Okay, training weight and floral adornment. Ooh, let's check real quick. We got 2 C supports, but it looks like they weren't ones that unlocked support conversations, so... Okay.
What's out there?
I think Castle Gaspard's in Roe territory, which is fairly close to Dominic
The
lands.
thing is,
I've actually met Count Roe myself. Well, I guess we only spoke a tiny bit. He was always going off on his attendance. honestly, he didn't make a very good impression on me. If we're fighting Lord Lonato and the Empire's army, then it makes sense we'd have to face Count Rowe next, right?
Oh.
I don't imagine they'd just open their gates if we lay siege to the castle with a large army. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, how's our support with these two? I might give one of them a floral adornment. We got Mercy. We have not gotten Annie's yet. Okay.
The thing is... Oh... For me? Thanks.
You're welcome.
To tell the truth...
As I understand it, the Southern Church is one of the churches in Adrestia that's part of the Seiros faith. They apparently had a doctrinal dispute with the Central Church a long time ago. But the old Southern Church and the modern one must be entirely different, right? Let's ask how. So we know this from the original game, that the Southern Church and Adrestia's religious ties have been tenuous at best in regards to the proper church, right?
Huh?
What do you mean? Aren't they the same organization with the same doctrine?
Let me think.
Well, the present Southern Church is actually under the Empire's command, and their bishop abides by the Emperor's dictates as well. The bishop's name escapes me, but if I recall, he's the father of one of the students who was in the Black Eagles. I wonder if the people in the Empire weren't surprised by all the changes regarding the church. I imagine I'd be a little confused myself if something I'd taken as a given was so suddenly rejected. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. It has to be somebody who's a C rank. Let's talk to everybody first, and then we'll decide what we're going to be doing with our activity and training points.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Please, listen.
Never in a million years did I imagine I'd be fighting as a commander for Fargus. Even now when I see their knight's flag fluttering in the air, this indescribable feeling washes over me.
I see.
You don't need to keep an eye on me. I may detest Fargus, but I'm not actively hostile to them now. Well, that's good. Can't expect those wounds to heal overnight, you know? Petra! Oh my gosh, Petra! I love you, girl. Such a good design.
I must be telling you.
As long as I am having a way to survive, I choose that. Always. But I am feeling relief not to be fighting the Empire again soon. I can be giving my full strength now. The Empire's army will be there too.
Let's see.
It's true we're going to fight Lonato, who's part of the kingdom, but unfortunately, I think the Imperial army is going to come to lend their support. Is that so? I will be having to still my heart. Right now, I am only focusing on the fight in front of me. I cannot be affording to worry about who I am facing. Take this training weight. You'd like that, right?
You have my thanks.
Okay, only a 1 heart. That's okay.
Hello.
His Majesty's got so much to do, but he still comes to train with us every day. Me and the other folks in my unit always tried to take him on, but we're nowhere near a match for him. That said, I do think our teamwork's improved because of it. I'm sure we'll best any opponent who are on our level.
We're all counting on
If
you.
there's one thing I know, it's that trusting in your allies' strength and working together is key in whatever you do. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a lot of things to pick up for the most part during explorations. We'll still keep an eye out just to make sure that that remains true. But so far, it seems to be the case that there's not too many pickups during exploration.
Did you hear?
Have you heard rumor of the Red Morn of Etha? I don't know how much of this is true, but one of the Grand Duke of Etha's surviving retainers plotted to assassinate the king out of vengeance. Yet on the morning the dark deed was to take place, the retainer's headless corpse was found laid out in front of Castle Etha. Sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? Makes me wonder if the same fate would befall any of us if we were to oppose the king. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's something substantive to that. I guess I'm with you people now. Ah well, beats dying out there somewhere.
Honestly, I don't know.
Still, to think that I've ended up in the kingdom after all. It'd be a real hassle to have to explain all that stuff, though. Sure hope I don't run into her. Who do you mean?
Huh?
Her? Oh, it's a long story. Too long. Don't worry about it. Yeah, who would you be talking about? I'm actually not really sure on that one. As we turn our forces to the south, the Margrave keeps his eyes on the north.
The story goes...
He actually has another son, in addition to Sylvain. No, wait. I shouldn't speak about matters pertaining to other houses. Go on, continue.
Huh?
Well, now you've got me curious. Sylvain has a brother?
Well,
Yes, an older brother named Miklon. I saw him myself when I was very young. I never heard particularly good things about him. But then a few years ago, his family disowned him entirely. Rumors have spread that he's stooped to thievery and plunders his way through different villages. Now then, we've had intelligence that the enemy will employ a company of skilled mercenaries in the coming battle.
Right.
We would be well served to prepare for all manners of ferocity. Okay?
Actually,
You familiar with Magdred Way? It's a highway that connects the Western Forest and Garreg Mach. Castle Gaspard sits on that road. Lenato's the castellan there. Sometimes a dense fog blankets the road, but it ought to be okay at this time of year. Probably. Okay, now we have the Blacksmith. Hand over your weapons and I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand. At the Blacksmith, you can enhance your weapons. You can use resources to forge new weapons or repair a weapon to its original state.
Hey there. Need
Okay.
something?
So, we only have one rusted sword, it looks like. You can repair weapons to return them to their original state. When a weapon breaks, its might and durability will drastically decrease, and its attributes will be ineffective. Repairing it will undo that effect. Repaired weapons more easily acquire powerful attributes and have a higher forge limit. These weapons will also always be fully forged once repaired. You can acquire broken weapons by defeating monsters. Okay, so does it tell us what it turns into on this screen at all?
Is this it?
Rusted sword to make an iron sword. Okay. They're more likely to have, like, bonuses.
Is this it?
Let's just see what we get. So it requires 10 smithing stones. We got plenty of those, and 1,500 gold.
Is this it?
Boost consecutive hits level 2, and chain level 2. Simple but effective. Rusted sword was repaired to create iron sword plus 6. Very nice. Okay. Okay, we don't have building materials right now. Forging weapons. You can spend gold to forge weapons, increasing their might and durability. How many times a weapon can be forged depends on the weapon. Okay. So, might, durability 59, increased durability 3 out of 8, increased might 3 out of 8. Okay, so we can bring these up by 5 each, it looks like. Smithing stones. Okay. All right. Sacred weapons have unique properties. When an individual who possesses the sacred weapon's corresponding crest wields it, all healing effects will be boosted. While sacred weapons are powerful, their true strength is not yet drawn out in their initial state. You can unleash their effects at the Blacksmith. Okay. So we'll need mithril for those. Can I at least preview what we can do? Okay. Some more might. Okay, mithril, umbral steel, and umbral steel. Alright, so we won't be able to do much with those special weapons. Now, Venom.
Is this it? Is this it?
Cool. Alright, we won't do too much of this right now. It still has an exclamation. Why does it still have an exclamation on it?
See you around. Hey there. Need something?
What is it trying to tell me? All right.
See you around.
Welcome.
Types of gifts. That's probably... Yeah, if we want to get better weapons than iron, that's probably what we need to do.
Soon.
Okay.
Indeed.
I know Lord Lonato. He served Rufus for a time, you see. And I heard the castle Gaspard was granted to him on the recommendation of the Grand Duke.
Let me ponder this.
However, the two of them clash quite frequently, so maybe it was simply a way to rid himself of a bothersome man. The last time I saw Lord Lonato was at, well, Lambert's funeral, I believe. I could scarcely believe that this is how we will meet again. Pains my heart. Yeah, Lambert is his son and Felix's brother, who was also, betrothed to Ingrid. But yeah, he died. Sad stuff. Okay, we got a supply master. We collect any unneeded armaments and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
At the supply depot, you can exchange surplus weapons and resources for other resources, and also have resources collected automatically. Okay. Cool. As the story progresses, you'll be able to trade for materials used to expand facilities. In other words, we can't do it yet, but we will be able to later. Trade smithing stones. You can exchange smithing stones in your inventory for resources and materials used to expand facilities. Okay. Okay. And we have 158 smithing stones, I see. So we can turn regular smithing stones into venom stones. Okay. That's cool. Deliver resources. Turn in extra equipment and resources to receive smithing stones in exchange. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't be giving up a venom stone for that. And equipment for smithing stones. Okay, I see. Gotcha. So we could take some of these extra iron lances, for instance, and turn them into stones. So it looks like iron lances trade into one stone. Gotcha.
Everything has its use.
Catherine! How you doing, girl?
Hey, you.
Ah, it's you. I appreciate the assist back in Islel. Name's Catherine, or Thunder Catherine, if you will. I'm one of the Knights of Seiros. Good to be fighting by your side. I've heard of you.
Let's see.
Thunder Catherine, huh? Come to think of it, I've heard people say your strength is out of this world.
Yeah.
Well, as they say, seeing is believing. And you'll have a front row seat now that we're fighting together. It'll be better than any rumors, I'll tell you that. Lady Rhea gave us direct instructions to come help the Kingdom Army.
I'll handle it.
The church is grateful the Kingdom took them in, despite the danger. We'll make sure we repay you the best way we know how. On the battlefield. Okay, and here's battalions. Welcome. I can recommend battalions to you. I'm certain having experienced troops on your side will be of great help.
Well, well. Hello, you.
You can hire battalions from the Battalion Guild. Battalions can be assigned to units from the set equipment option in the convoy menu. Every battalion is most effective against a certain enemy weapon type. Facing off against that weapon type will trigger a battalion effect, which makes that battalion 1 tier stronger and decreases damage taken. Okay. Okay, so it seems like it's just like passive defense when they have a strength against it. Battalions have endurance, which lowers when the unit commanding the battalion takes damage. If endurance reaches 0, the battalion effect will disappear. I wonder if they're gonna be, are battalions like a unit that I'll be able to move around on the actual map? It must be. Resist lances, resist swords. Okay. 1 tier greater advantage against enemies equipped with swords, reduces damage from them by 45%. Okay, these are pretty decent bonuses.
We have some truly we have some truly capable people here.
Yeah, I guess we'll start with
Come
that.
back soon, all right?
Anna! Oh look, Anna's here. Cool.
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop. Or what's going to be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Anyway, hiya, I'm Anna, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Don't pass this by.
If I find anything good out there, I'll add it to my stock, so keep checking back. Okay?
That reminds me.
Recently, several of the church's scholars headed to Galatea territory, I believe at the invitation of the Count. Galatea is evidently an impoverished place, devoid of anything but wild wastes. I guess they're working on some kind of reclamation project.
Gotcha.
In any event, I'm glad that both us and them are going to be helping the people of the kingdom. And here's Cyril.
How can I be of service?
Arianrod is the seat of House Rowe's power. It is renowned as one of the most impenetrable fortresses in all of Fodlan. If we are able to defeat Lord Lonato and Mogtred, and then carry that momentum west to fell Arianrod, we should be able to gain the advantage, even in the face of the Imperial Army's superior forces.
Heya.
I came here with Sedith, but I gotta head back to Camulus soon. I'm just here so I can tell Lady Rhea about how things are going on the front. I'll probably end up coming back from time to time on business for her. A lot of the church people left in Camulus are elderly, so it's up to me to step up and do my best. And he's gone. Oh, you're not dead to me. I thought you were only gatekeepers here. Oh my gosh. I thought he'd joined the Red Eagles exclusively.
Nothing to report.
Keep up the good work, Commander. Nothing to report today. Do you remember me? I used to guard the gate back at Garreg Mach. Of course I remember you. Who could forget you, gatekeeper?
That reminds me.
I remember you, but why are you here?
Actually,
I came here to protect the members of the church. Oh, and also because you kingdom folk saved me back in Aelel. I have family back in Adrestia, so if I'm being totally honest, I've got mixed feelings about all this.
got it.
But it's a gatekeeper's duty to protect his charges. I swear to you, I'll lay down my life to defend these gates. Good man. Good man, gatekeeper. He'll be playable by the end of the game. You just wait and see. He's like the secret optional unlock that's like super hard to get, but when you get him, he'll be super powerful. He better be.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Just getting a random set of things we can
Hope
give
see
to
you
people.
again soon.
Not any real rhyme or reason to it. I am still not convinced that this guy isn't just part of those who slither. I'm watching you.
Oh no.
I can't figure out why Lonato would start such a reckless fight. He might hold a grudge against the church because of my stepbrother, but to go so far as recruiting people from the city into his forces? Agreed.
Let's see.
Yeah, whatever the circumstances, dragging civilians into it doesn't make sense. The people of the city love Lonato, and I'm sure they wanted to fight for his cause.
That's not okay.
But even so, that's no excuse for sending those without any training or experience into battle.
What is it?
I fought alongside my commanding officer for a long time, but this will be my first time going to Castle Gaspard. Apparently, the Lord of Castle Gaspard is real beloved by his people. I heard that everyone volunteered to enlist the moment they heard that Lord Lonato himself was going to fight. His soldiers' morale must be sky high too. Ugh. That kind of fervor does nothing for me. Okay. Oh, Flame! Do you want some fish? I don't think I have any, but if I find some, I will bring them to you right away, girl. Her and her little spiral hair. I shall be joining the Kingdom Army in this fight as well. Of course, I did not just up and come here. I secured Lady Rhea's permission first. Accept what she says.
Come on.
We know she's capable. That must mean you can fight at least a little, yeah? Glad to have you.
Goodness.
A little? I will have you know that despite my appearance, I am quite accustomed to the battlefield.
Might you?
And on that note, Sedith and I look forward to fighting alongside you. You want this hair clip?
How delightful.
Yeah, double up. An award is available.
A moment. My thanks.
The Archbishop is both moved and deeply grateful that the kingdom has accepted us. In her view, it would be lamentable if we met your noble deeds with our own failure to cooperate.
That is all.
Bearing that in mind, we dispatched a portion of the Knights of Seiros to rush to your aid. Ask if he's going to fight too?
Huh?
I get the reason, but are you going to fight too? You're not a knight, just the Archbishop's assistant.
Oh.
And as such, it is my responsibility to stand at the vanguard and oversee the battle in Lady Rhea's stead. The Knights of Seiros are the finest in the land. They are every bit as equal to the King's army. I have no doubt we will be of great service to you. All right?
Yes, you. That reminds me.
Back when I was about 14 or 15, the boar and I went out west to help quell the rebellion. That's when I witnessed the beast inside him. I know exactly what I saw.
Well?
Tell me, do you think you can imagine the look on his face when he slew the enemy commander? Yeah, I've got an image in my head from the previous game, huh? I'm gonna say that I can't, though.
Let's see.
We're talking about Dimitri, right? I have no idea. He's so detached when he strikes down enemies now. Then I'll tell you. He smiled. He stood over the enemy commander's miserable corpse and smiled, drunk on his own bloodlust. I know now that the commander was deeply involved in the Dusker incident. It's not wrong to want revenge, but when I look at him now, it makes my stomach turn. Okay.
A moment.
You can reflect on your previous battles here. The past has much to teach us. Come here whenever you wish to ponder your previous actions. Speak with the record keeper and you'll be able to freely select and replay any battle you've already completed. You can also select any side quest that hasn't been completed after completing a chapter. Okay. In auxiliary battles, you'll be able to use all of your units, not just those present at that point in the story. However, any units that have been lost in battle will be unavailable. Also note that in classic mode, you may lose units even in auxiliary battles. In auxiliary battles, persuading a unit to join you or failing to do so will not affect the roster of your allies in the story. Okay, interesting. So if we fail to get them to join us in the actual fight, we can't go back and fix it later. That is actually very good to know.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Cool, I like that it tells you when you have all S ranks. Okay, this should give us a list. So you can collect S rank rewards later. So the only thing that you're really locked out of is the survey points. But you can go back to the battles if you want to.
I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
So we just have to make sure that we do all survey stuff. And even if we don't get the S ranks and stuff, we can always come back later to do it, if we really want to. Looks like we're making solid progress. I should get ready too. Okay, so we've talked to everybody.
How'd it go?
I will take it.
Any result's a good result.
We don't have to sell our bullions, right? I think in the demo we discovered that you don't have to do that. Let's see, is it R? It's R. Let's go and double check that with the armor. Make sure that we can't sell.
Welcome.
Okay, maybe...
Come back soon.
Just to be absolutely sure, let's go to the item shopkeeper.
I carry a little of everything here.
Okay, we actually do have to sell them. Okay, another 8,000.
Hope to see you again soon.
All right, so we know that we can just do some trainings here, so maybe we should focus on that first.
Time to work you into shape.
Ooh, look at this, advanced classes. All right, so we'll need advanced seals and then master seals. One star on thief. I'm just trying to think what other trees I might want to have her go down. It might be fun to have her go down a Pegasus Knight tree as well. But we'll decide that later. That's not my main focus. Yeah, we'll let you at least finish that class before moving you to something, but after that, we probably want to have somebody who can switch into Brawler. And you, maybe Felix or Sylvain could also do that. We could have all three of them if we really wanted to. Yeah, maybe we'll have you work on some Brawler stuff. Okay, they start you in an intermediate, which is cool. Cool, he's got a bunch of things he can automatically switch into if we want him to. Looks like we'll have to get to advanced class to get him to his Wyvern Rider. And I guess they have him here so that he can continue using what he's good at, which is spears. And then, yeah, I guess we'll take him into Wyvern. All right. I'll work on Soldier for you so that you can go a Pegasus route. Okay, we don't need to acquire any classes right now. But let's figure this out. Let's see, remove all. First off, Shez and Thief, and somebody that I want to get their C rank in. Let's get Annie. Okay, Flane as Soldier. And yeah, we'll work on Brigand sort of passively with you so that we can get to Wyvern Rider at some point. Can I check here? I would like to look at like who she can get supports with. Is there any way for me to like see that on this one? I mean, we can see the C thing here, but what I want to know is if they have support conversations. They have a C and a B, so I would bet one of those would be a support conversation. So maybe we'll do Daydu. And now I'm changing my mind. Let's get this unlocked for him as an option.
My duty remains unchanged.
Dude is fucking buff. Okay.
There. Are we done now?
Very nice.
I'm a better man now than I...
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We both were sweating greatly.
Okay. Blaine and Sylvain have mastered theirs.
I still have time.
I'm a better...
Time to work you into shape.
I think that might have been my last intermediate seal. She looks awesome as a Pegasus Knight. You go, girl.
A new me? How momentous!
Magic +3. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll need another intermediate seal for that. I want that as an option, but now that you've got that, keep working on priest so that you can get some of your abilities there. And I'm just
Can't
gonna
wait
check.
to see how you do.
Yep, we got the support. Let's watch this.
Another beautiful day. Perfect weather to get a bit of training in.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Hey, Annette. Not used to seeing anyone else up and about this early. What's up?
Oh, this is awful. Just the worst.
This doesn't have anything to do with me, does it?
It absolutely does. You sang my song in front of the other mercenaries.
Your song?
Her songs are so good, guys.
Oh, you mean the one about the horse that had a human face?
No! I mean, yes, but that's not what it's about at all.
Really? I could have sworn the lyrics said something about the guy's body being 80% horse. I liked it so much I couldn't stop humming it to
Sounds
myself.
a little racy, maybe?
And then I had to teach it to the other mercs when they overheard me.
Which explains why I heard it in all corners of the camp. It really caught me off guard. I haven't sung it for anyone else yet. Only you.
Sorry, should I have kept it to myself? I thought it was a great little tune, honest.
The whole camp does, apparently.
I'm glad you liked it that much, but I hadn't even finished writing the lyrics yet. I don't mind my songs getting around once I'm happy with how they turned out. But it's super embarrassing when people hear one before I've finished writing it.
Fine, we'll admit she has a point.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's no fun when people see or hear something when you're not ready to show it off. I mean, I'm the same way. I can't stand it when other people watch me practice my sword work. Though I can't really avoid it if I want to get any real training in.
Exactly. But my song's out in the wild now, and there's no putting that cat back in the box. I guess I'll just have to wait till everyone forgets it.
Hey, I'm really sorry about all this. I could tell everyone to pretend like they never heard it, if you think that would help.
No, absolutely not. That'll just make them all suspicious.
In that case, why don't you just finish the song? Then you can sing the final version for everyone, and they'll forget about the old one in no time. You might not be happy with it right now, but it's clearly catchy if all those people are loving it.
Huh. You have a point there. I guess I just need to finish up the lyrics then.
That's the spirit. Though I do really like the whole 80% horse part.
Chez and Annette have attained support level C. I think Annette's new design is growing on me. I think it is. Okay, who else do we need to get our C rank? With Sylvain, it looks like. And Petra's actually pretty close already. Okay.
Time to work you into shape.
Yeah, that works.
I'd probably be better on my own, actually.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Have I regained my true power?
Hey, I'm stronger.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, new support conversation available, but before we do that, I'm just gonna quickly
I
buy a
carry a
seal.
little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
And we're gonna get Sylvain.
Training can be the difference
Maybe
between
Brawler
victory
class would
and
be good
defeat.
for him. Or Brigand, I mean. Yeah, we'll maybe, yeah, let's have him go Brigand. Maybe he doesn't play to his strengths all that well, but
Different road, same destination.
I don't think we've used Brigand yet, have we?
proper training, you'll be time to work you into shape.
Okay, where are levels at? So highest level is level 17. To at least get you guys to like 13, 14.
For Bridget. So...
Had I saw.
They say.
With
Okay.
proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
That'll do for now. Let's get this other support conversation.
Well, well, just the gal I wanted to see. I've got a bit of a favor to ask. You know that special sword you fight with? Well, I was wondering if you'd let me take a peek at it.
Yeah.
Sure,
We'll show 'em.
if you want. Can't say I expected this kind of interest coming from you, though. It'd be one thing if it were Dimitri or Felix asking. You know how they get about weapons. But you?
You do remember I'm the heir to House Gautier, don't you? I've been studying the art of combat ever since I was just a kid.
Well, you always skip out on training, so... Anyway, here. This work?
It sure does. What a weird sword. You know what it's made of? It doesn't look like iron or steel to me.
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I have no idea.
What about how you can make it appear right out of thin air? Is that some sort of magic?
Nah, not exactly. It kinda just comes to me when I call it.
Well, that's vague. One more question then. Would I be able to use your sword if I wanted to?
Doubt it. The thing vanishes the second I let go of it. But hey, why do you want to know so much about it anyway?
I guess I was just thinking how nice it'd be if there were more weapons like yours out in the world. You know, a hero's relic can take down hundreds or even thousands of soldiers in a single swing. Depending on who's doing the swinging, of course. But as soon as the wielder dies, that's it. If you don't have a crest, it's nothing more than a fancy-looking hunk of whatever they're made of. Of course, that wouldn't be an issue if everyone could just use a sword like yours.
Maybe so, but that doesn't make it possible. I mean, there's still so much even I don't know about it.
Right. It's not like you can just make a second one or something.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea. You've given this a lot of thought, haven't you?
Hey, you're talking to the future Margrave Gautier here, remember? Of course I'd think about this kind of stuff. After all, us nobles wouldn't have nearly as much work to do if everyone could fight with the relics. And then I could spend all my time flirting with you instead.
Cool it, Sylvain.
Yeah, not interested. Don't make me tell Ingrid about this.
Ooh, she knows. Shez knows. You were an observant gal, Shez. Hell yeah.
Harsh. Though I do like that about you. Come on, let's see that sword of yours a little more.
Sees right through him. He's like, Shez is over here just going, dude, come on. You and Ingrid, it's a thing. Come on. Just admit it. Let it happen. Okay. Alright, so I guess we need to find out what the benefits are to doing one of these excursions or whatever. So it has to be with somebody who's C rank or higher. I'm gonna make a quick save here. Because honestly, I don't know if the benefits are worth using up the time. Who would I want to go with, first off? Since I don't really know exactly what the benefits are. So it has to be somebody who's already a C rank with us. Let's take Annie. Yeah, let's take Annie. Oh, there they go. I was gonna say, I could have sworn they were here.
The thing is... Oh...
Okay, invite on an expedition. Is it just like a big support thing? It might be. Alright, well let's just see. Going on a date with Annie.
Where are we off to?
Alright, it's not a date, guys, but it's kind of like a date. I guess we're going to the plains, because there's nothing else to do.
Let's get moving.
You've arrived in a vast expanse of green, natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie up your horses to graze by the meadow.
This place is so peaceful. I love the feeling of a nice breeze on my face.
Even the text box changed. Look at this shit. After enjoying a pleasant stroll, Shez and Annette decided to take a break. Okay, conversation time. Talk or ask a question? Let's ask about their friends.
Everyone's working so hard to reach their goals. It makes me feel like I've got to work extra hard too.
Commend that?
Yep.
Talk.
It gets so cold in Verdiad. I used to make snow friends all the time when I was a kid.
Ask how to make snow friends.
The thing is...
Okay, that one turned blue where the other one went dark. Does that mean I did the wrong thing for the first one?
I like the capital fine enough, but Dominic territory is nice too, and it's way warmer for one.
Say you'd like to go.
Yep.
Okay, maybe that's like the middling one. Okay, that
Thanks
didn't seem
for
to
that.
go well, I guess.
I can't remember the last time I had so much fun.
Okay. So morale goes up. Alright, we have to try that one again. I want to see what... I'm guessing what happens is you get more morale, and you probably get double support up. So when we got that... Yep, her B went up quite a bit there. Cool. But let's try it again. I just really want to see what happens when you get them all right.
The thing is... Oh... Hey, thanks for the Sure, let's get moving. This place...
Okay. I wonder if it'll be the same.
Everyone's working so hard to reach their goals. It makes me feel like I've got to work extra hard too.
Get competitive over it. I think that one's the right answer. Commend that didn't work.
Let's give it our all. I'd love to visit Deirdre over in Leicester sometime. I hear the shopping there is to die for.
Agree?
Nice one.
These are so obtuse. Ask about their worries?
There was this book back at the Garreg library that I always wanted to read. I never got the chance before it shut down, though.
Sympathize or console? I'm gonna try sympathize.
Yep.
Okay. The conversation is wildly engaging. We had a perfect conversation. I'm a smooth talker. Okay. Alright, so this is similar to the tea time then. It gives you the weird observe,
If I knew you'd be looking at me this close, I'd have put on makeup.
which isn't awkward or weird at all. It's not. Nod.
What's up?
What? Joke?
So great.
And of course you can move the
I have a
camera.
bunch of cute dresses I like, but they're so long I always end up tripping on the hem. What's up?
Okay. So it looks like there's 3 ticks left and right and 1 up and down.
I have a bunch of cute dresses I like.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, those are weird. Here, take a baked treat.
For me?
Okay, support goes up again. So,
Thanks for that.
And we
I
get
can't
2 more
remember
support
the last
ups.
time I had so much fun.
Okay. There really isn't... Yeah, there really isn't that big of a benefit to getting all 3 right, actually, when it comes down to it. Because you can just give gifts anyway. Shez and Annette's charm increased as a result of the expedition. There might be a little bit of an extra bonus to the support bonus that you get on these, though. I'm guessing that that's what it is. I mean, you get the 2 support ups, but maybe it gives you a little extra boost on top of that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about spending my time on that. We didn't really use tea time in a lot in the original game either, just because it wasn't a good use of that resource. There are much better things you can do. So let's do a chore, and let's do some cooking, and then we're going to be done with our explore session.
Care to make yourself useful?
Okay, so let's see. Start working on their supports a little bit too.
Counting on you both.
I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
If I can be of any assistance, please let me know.
Hey, we got some blue cheese. Very nice.
We all must do our fair share.
Blue cheese is disgusting.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, Awakening Gauge and Warrior Gauge. Start a battle. Weapon durability reduced. Okay, let's do it.
Solid, solid.
Wasn't perfect, but I'll take great.
This is heavenly. You can really never get enough of your favorite foods.
You made this. Impressive.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay. So I think this is where we're going to end this episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And in the next one, we're going to get ourselves onto that battle map and take a look at what our next fight's going to be. So you won't want to miss it. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, Knife Namaste, Caleb Adkins, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.